the officers who had stopped the vehicle. Officers returned fire. The individual who was shooting at the officers was struck and has succumbed from his injuries as a result of being shot. None of the officers that were involved, there were 4 officers involved, have been injured. They were all uninjured. And currently, this investigation is now being turned over to the Maryland Office of the Attorney General, as required by now Maryland state law, and will be handled by the Independent Investigations Division involving the police-involved shooting of this incident. The original shooting that occurred on Bonifant Street will be handled by Montgomery County Police, Silver Spring Criminal Investigations Division, and we will be working concurrently with the Independent Investigations Unit in order to conduct this investigation thoroughly. At this point in time, do you have any questions of me?
Yeah, where was the suspect shot? Was it in front? Was it in the back?
At this point in time, I don't have the details as to where the individual was struck.
Is the officer on administrative leave?
The 4 officers that were involved in this have all been placed on administrative leave pending the outcome of this investigation.
Can I have you rewind the start? Off-duty officer gets a report of shots fired.
Yes.
Responds at Bonifant.
Yes. So the off-duty officer is in the area on Bonifant Street. A sound of a shot is heard. That off-duty officer responds, gets information that pertains to the lookout suspect vehicle, provides that lookout to responding on-duty officers who then see the vehicle, follow this vehicle on Wayne Avenue, conduct a traffic stop, and the incident occurred.
And was the off-duty officer who found the person who was shot and taken to the hospital?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that victim has been transported to a local area hospital and is expected to survive.
Is there any relationship, do we know, between that person and the person in the Mercedes-Benz who opened fire?
At this point, we believe there is a relationship. We believe that the victim of that shooting knew the suspect involved in our incident. So we're still looking into that further.
Was that person armed at all?
The
person who was hospitalized?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Chief, you had other shootings there within the past 4 weeks. What's going on? Is this all related?
Well, I would not say it's all related. We don't know. We haven't put the pieces of this particular puzzle together. We have had incidents in this area before. Many of those incidents have involved a variety of different aspects in our community. But again, as I have stated many times, and I just stated it a few weeks ago, we have a lot of guns on our streets here in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, to include Montgomery County. And so this is a major concern. Again, when we have shots fired at our police officers, this shows you that these individuals mean business who are carrying these weapons. And this is of grave concern to me and my department.
Chief, by the time the armed suspect gets out of his vehicle, how many officers are there? How many shots were fired at officers?
I don't know all of the, we're still gathering the evidence. We're still trying to gather information from other witness officers. So a lot of those questions remain unanswered right now. That will be handled again by the Attorney General's Independent Investigation Unit, and I'll let Thomas come up and provide any information he can provide. Yes, ma'am.
How much time passed between the initial shooting that the off-duty officer responded to till the bolo went out, and then ultimately the officer involved?
Within minutes. I mean, within just a few minutes. Okay. It's a very fluid scene.
Body camera footage.
There is body-worn camera footage that will be turned over to the Attorney General's office. Okay? All right? Okay, thank you. Thomas?
Thomas Lester?
Thomas, I have a question. Can we go back to the original shooting? So the off-duty...
Sorry.
Oh, yes, we'll take it off.
We'll take care of you, Chief.
All right. Shara?
officers have to be
one
careful.
here.
Someone may take
That's
your wallet,
right.
Chief.
They're going to be quite disappointed, is all I'm going to
Stuff
tell
mine on
you.
the other side. There we go. Would you mind if we slip this into your pocket?
There we go. This, hey, this is the correct one, yeah? This is the correct one?
Yep, you're good.
Can you put this in your pocket? Just throw it down.
I'll give that to you too.